we are studying is wave equation. Okay. Sima, wave depends on time and displacement from mean position. Time and position we can write. Time and position. Okay, ma? Wave always depends on two factors. It depends on time also, it depends on position also. For example, if you take a spring, clear now? So, if this spring is set into simple harmonic motion, then what is the equation of SHM? Equation of SHM is y is equals to a sin omega t. This is the equation of simple harmonic motion number. Or you can write x is equals to a sin omega t. Okay. So what is meant by y and x here? So these are the displacements of the particle from the mean position. That is the meaning of this one. No? So for example, if this is the initial position of the spring, unstretched position of the spring. Now if I elongate this spring, okay ma, and release this one, then this spring will be performing simple harmonic motion. No? Spring will be performing what kind of motion? Simple harmonic motion. Then the position of this spring depends on what? Position of this spring depends only on time only. No? So as time varies, position of the spring also will vary. So simple harmonic motion depends only on time only, no other factor. But wave does not depend on only time, wave depends upon position also. How can you say, Seema? For example, consider this is a wave. Are you able to understand? This is the wave which we have taken. Okay. So if you take a photograph of this wave, then what do you understand? If I take a photo of this wave and observe this wave, then what do you understand? So I understand that position of this particle is different, position of this particle is different, position of this one is different, position of this one is different, position of this one and this one, they are completely different. That's it now. So it means if I move away from this point of reference, so this one I am taking to be my point of reference. So if I move away from this point of reference, different points they have different amplitudes. Are you able to understand? So amplitude of a particle in wave motion depends on x value also. No? For example, if you see this point, so this point has only this much of displacement, which I can call it as y1. And this is present at what distance? This is present at a distance of x1. That's all, Nama. Similarly, if you see this particle, clear, Nama? Then this particle has a different displacement, which is called as y2. And it is present at what distance? It is present at a distance of x2. Clear, Nama? So therefore, as x value is changing, y value is also changing. So wave motion depends on position also. Similarly, if you observe a single particle, if a single particle is observed, what is meant by single particle is observed? For example, you take this particle. Which is present at the mean position. Are you able to understand? If I observe this particle, can you say how this particle is moving? Previously what I have done, I have taken complete photograph of this wave, and when I observed, I have seen that for different x values, there are different y values. So wave function definitely depends upon position. Next what I am doing, I am taking a single particle and observing this particle. Then if you observe this particle only, then what do you understand? I understand that this particle will be performing simple harmonic motion. No? I understand that this particle will be performing simple harmonic motion. So is its position changing with respect to x value? Position of this particle, is it changing with respect to x value? Ma? No, it is changing with respect to what? It is changing with respect to time. Clear, Nama? Position means y value only. Y value of this particle is changing with respect to time. Are you able to understand? So wave motion depends on two factors. What are the two factors? It depends on position also, it depends on time also. For different x values, particles have different y values. Similarly, if you take a single particle, position of this particle depends on time. Are you able to understand, ma? So wave is always a function of x comma t. This is what I will write. Wave is always a function of x comma t. Are you able to understand, ma? So, or I can write like this, or I can write y is equals to function of x comma t. Okay? So, position of any particle, it is always a function of displacement as well as time also. Understood up to here? Come on, make a note of this one. Raskunarama? Completed? Okay. So, now let us try to understand how we can write equation of a pulse first of all. Clear? So can you say what is meant by pulse, ma? Pulse means what? Pulse means what? See, ma, here we are tying a string to this rod. Clear? So if I give a single jerk to this rod, I am not oscillating this one continuously, I am giving a single jerk to this rope. Then can you say what will happen? Then what happens is, so a wave pulse will be created, no, ma? So a wave pulse will be created if I give a single jerk. So what is this shape called as? This is called as wave pulse. Are you able to understand? So if I observe this pulse, then what I see is, initially pulse was here. Clear, ma? After some time, are you able to see this one? I will draw here. Okay, ma? So initially I see that pulse is present at this position. Clear, no, ma? Then after a time of t seconds, pulse would have travelled up to here, no? Initially pulse was here. After some time, pulse would have travelled a particular distance. So now I want to write a function of how this wave pulse is varying with respect to x value and with respect to t value. Are you able to understand, ma? So initially this was the position of the pulse, no? Initially this was the position of the pulse. Are you able to understand? So after some time, this is the new position of the pulse, no, ma? New position of the pulse. So therefore, this distance, how can I define? So we know that displacement is equals to velocity into time, no, ma? Displacement is equals to what? Velocity into time. So can I write x is equals to, or x1 is equals to v into t? I can write like this one. What is meant by x1? This distance is called as x1. So x1 is equals to v into t. Can I write like this? Because displacement is equals to velocity into time. What is meant by v here? Velocity of this pulse. And what is meant by t? Time taken for this pulse to travel from here to here. So therefore, how can I write the equation of this pulse? Clear, ma? I can write y is a function of x minus vt. This is how I can write. Clear, ma? Y is a function of x minus vt. How can you say that I can write this equation? Can you say, anybody? How I have written y is equals to function of x minus vt. How can I? Why I have written this equation like this? Y is a function of x minus vt. Okay, ma? It indicates that this position of this wave is exactly equal to position of this wave, no, ma? Before how much distance? Before a distance of v into t. Are you able to understand? So wave is travelling in this direction, no? Wave is travelling towards which direction? Positive x-axis. That's all, no, ma? So I define this wave by taking the reference of the previous wave. Are you able to understand? So previously, before a distance of x1, this wave was exactly equal to this wave, no? So by taking the reference of this wave, I define this wave. Are you able to understand? So what is x? Displacement along x-axis. X minus Vt means what? Vt is also displacement. No? Why I am writing minus here? Because before a distance of x1, this wave was exactly equal to this wave, the wave which was present before a distance of v into t. Okay? So this is how I define a function. So x minus Vt means what? What I understand? I understand that wave is traveling towards a positive x-axis. Okay? And before a distance of v into t, this wave was having exactly the shape of previous wave, which was present how much distance before? Which was present before a distance of x1. And what is that x1? V into t. So that is how I define a wave function. Are you able to understand? Same wave function I can write like this also. I can write y is equals to f of t minus x by v. I can write like this also. Now explain this one. Y means displacement of the particle from the mean position. This is called y value, no? This distance is called as y value. So y is a function of t minus x by v. So this is the equation of this wave. Clear, ma? How can you define this one? How can you define this one? Can you see? Y is a function of t and x both, no? Up to here it is clear. Why I have written t minus x by v? So displacement is equals to velocity into time, no? So therefore what is time? Time is equals to displacement divided by velocity. This is what I can write now. It means before a time of t is equals to x1 by v. Before a time, how much time? x1 by v. This wave was exactly having the shape of this wave, no? Are you able to understand? So this is depending on x value. This is depending on time value. Okay? So before a time of x1 by v, this wave was having a shape of this wave. Similarly, before a distance of x is equals to v into t, this wave was having a shape of this wave. Are you able to understand, ma? So if a wave is traveling along positive x-axis, then I can write pulse equations or wave equations in terms of these functions. Okay, ma? So f of x minus vt, or I can write f of t minus x by v. Are you able to understand? If a wave pulse is traveling towards negative x-axis, if wave pulse is traveling in negative x-axis, what I can write, ma? So wave pulse will be having a particular shape after a time of x1 by v, or after a displacement of v into t. So therefore those equations, how can I write? Those equations I can write like this, no, ma? So consider this is the initial wave. Are you able to understand, ma? And wave is traveling in this direction. So after some time, what will happen? After some time, this wave will be present here, no? Are you able to understand, ma? Now wave is traveling towards which direction? Negative x-axis. So therefore in this condition I can write y is a function of x plus vt. Okay? Or I can write y is a function of t minus x divided by v. So this is how I can write the wave functions. T plus x1 divided by v. Are you able to understand, ma? Where this distance is called as what? This distance is called as x1. Understood up to here? So if wave function is present in this form, then it means that wave is traveling towards negative x-axis. If wave function is present in terms of these two forms, then it means that wave is traveling towards positive x-axis. Are you able to understand, ma? That's it. So this is how I define a wave function. Okay? Or now let us see the actual equation of a wave function. Right now. Completed, ma, up to here? So how we are defining a wave function, ma? We are defining wave function with respect to previous function. Are you able to understand? That's it. So therefore, now if I want to write equation of a general wave, this is a wave, no, ma? Then I will write, see, for example, if you take a single particle is performing simple harmonic motion, no? So therefore I can write y is equals to a sin omega t. Y is equals to a sin omega t. This is the equation of a single particle, because single particle is always performing simple harmonic motion. If you see this particle, it is performing simple harmonic motion only, no? So after a time of t, what will happen? This wave will travel forward. That's it, no? After a time of t, this wave starts traveling forward. Okay. Now how can I define that wave? Again I have to define before a time of t, no? Before a time of t, how that wave was present, that I have to define. So how I can write this one? I will write y is equals to a sin omega into t minus x divided by v. This is how I have to define. That's it, no? So what is this wave function? For example, if you take the shape of this dotted wave function, so before a time of t, this wave was having a shape of this one, no? This dotted line was having the shape of a thick line. After how much time? Before how much time? Before a time of x divided by v. This is how I can define. Are you able to understand? So this becomes my equation of a wave. Okay, ma? So therefore, how I can write? I can write y is equals to a sin. Clear? So if you multiply both of them, I can write omega t minus omega x divided by v. This is how I can write. Are you able to understand, ma? So same equation I can write like this also. Y is equals to a sin omega t minus kx. I can write like this also. Okay. Now what is meant by k here? K is called as omega divided by v. Are you able to understand? So this omega I can write it as 2 pi by capital T, no? 2 pi by capital T divided by v. So this is one more equation for k, which I can write. Are you able to understand? Okay. So now let us try to derive some more equations by using the same equation. Okay. So therefore k can be written as 2 pi by t divided by v, no? So I can write it as k is equals to 2 pi divided by t into v. I can write like this also, no? Okay. So displacement is equals to velocity into time, no? Displacement is equals to velocity into time. I know this relation. So instead of displacement, can I write lambda? So velocity is velocity only, and instead of t, what can I write? Capital T I can write, no? Instead of t I can write capital T. What is meant by capital T? Time period of oscillation. Are you able to understand? So velocity into time period is called lambda, no? So therefore instead of t into v, what I can write? I can write lambda. So therefore k is equals to 2 pi divided by lambda. Now where this k is called as wave number, or I can also call it as propagation constant. Propagation constant. Clear, ma? So therefore now this equation, how can I write? Here omega t minus kx, where k is called as 2 pi by lambda. Okay. Or you can write this also, 2 pi by t into v also I can write. So these many equations I can derive from a single equation. Understood now? So these are the different equations of wave equations, and depending on the given question, we have to select which kind of equation we can use. Clear now? That's it. Make a note up to here. Understood, Nama? So therefore, completed ma this side. So therefore, what can I write? For example, if I take this relation, so y is equals to a sin omega t minus k lambda, k, how can I write? K can be written as 2 pi by t divided by v multiplied by x. I can write like this also. So therefore, what is meant by 2 pi by t? 2 pi by t is nothing but omega, no? So therefore, y is equals to a sine omega if I take common. So t minus x divided by v. So again I got the same relation number. Clear? So all these relations you can use for defining a wave function. Are you able to understand? So depending on the required data which is given, you can select any one of these equations. That's it. Clear?